Tommy and the Pirates.
Tommy and the Pirates.
Pirates had captured Tommy and his friends.
Pirates had captured Tommy and his friends.
They were locked in a cabin on Blackbeard's ship.
They were locked in a cabin in Blackbeard's ship.
Blackbeard was going to sell them as servants.
Blackbeard was going to sell them as servants.
Their only hope was Tommy's sister Sam,
The only hope was Tommy's sister Sam,
who had gone for help. The cabin had a small porthole,
The cabin had a small portal
which let in little light.
with letting little light.
"What can we do?" cried Kim. "I don't want to be sold.
I don't want to be sold.
Can't we get RK5 to take us back?"
To take us back?
"We can't do that," said Tommy.
We can do that, said Tommy.
"We'd leave Sam behind." "And Bongo and Taffy," added Andy. Their new friends, Lily and Jack, were sleeping. "We should all try to sleep," said Tommy. "Don't worry. I'll think of an escape plan tomorrow." Mr. Slade was beginning his plan to save the children. He was rowing a small boat. His son, Billy, and Sam were helping him to row. They were rowing towards Blackbeard's ship. "The pirates won't see us in the dark," said Mr. Slade, "but you must keep very quiet. These pirates have very good hearing." They reached the ship, but didn't know where the children were being held. "We can't shout out to them," whispered Billy. "The pirates will hear us." "I can use my secret owl whistle," said Sam. "My brother will recognize it." Tommy couldn't sleep. He was trying to think of an escape plan. He heard an owl calling in the distance. He suddenly sat up. "Hey, that's Sam's owl whistle. She must be bringing help. This is a big ship. She'll never find us," he said sadly. "Yes, she will," said Andy. "I'll use my flashlight to signal." Lily and Jack looked on with interest. They hoped that their new friends knew what they were doing. Andy climbed up to the porthole and shone his flashlight outside. He switched it off and on. He hoped that Sam would see it. Sam saw the signal right away. "There they are," she whispered excitedly. "See the light flashing at that window? It's called a porthole on a ship," said Billy. "Okay," said Sam. "Let's row to that porthole." As soon as they reached the side of the ship, the children piled out of the porthole. In 5 minutes, they were all in the rowboat. Lily and Jack hugged their father. "I'm pleased to see you, young ladies and gentlemen," Mr. Slade said softly. "No time for introductions. We must make haste before the pirates discover that you've escaped." When they reached their camp, Mr. Slade pieced together the two halves of the map. "Now we should have no trouble getting our treasure back," he said. They set out in the dark to find the treasure. Mr. Slade was in front with Andy. Andy used his flashlight to lead the way. Billy was in the rear with Tommy. They made good progress and reached Three Cliffs Bay just as it got
Just that
light.
dot line.
Now we need to know exactly where to dig, said Billy. Read the directions on our half of the map, Lily. Take 10 paces west from the crooked palm, read Lily. Look for a rock shaped like a cat. Take 5 paces towards it.
Take 5 paces toward it.
Dig for 2 feet, and there you'll find what you seek. Tommy followed the directions. He took big paces. When he reached the place, everyone dug into the sand. Kim used her shovel, and Andy used the beach pail. Taffy helped too. He loved digging. After 5 minutes, Kim's shovel struck metal. There it is! We found it, said Jack. They all cheered loudly. The cheering quickly stopped when they heard a voice behind them. I must tell the captain. I must tell the captain, the voice repeated. Blackbeard's parrot, Toby, was sitting on a branch watching them. Toby didn't notice Kim creep around behind him. As quick as a flash, Kim brought her butterfly net down on top of the spying parrot. Toby squawked, "Rascals! Rascals!" But it was too late. He was well and truly captured. Mr. Slade put the treasure chest on his shoulder, and they all walked back to camp at Smuggler's Cove. When they reached camp, they sat around the fire and had a breakfast of fresh fish and coconut. Mr. Slade told the time travelers that his wife and her brother would be sailing into the cove within an hour. They had made an arrangement to pick them up. Mr. Slade invited Tommy and his friends to go with them. Tommy thanked Mr. Slade, but said that his friend would be there later to take them home. Tommy knew it would be difficult to explain RK5's powers. Within an hour, the ship of Mr. Slade's brother-in-law appeared in the cove. Mr. Slade and his 3 children said goodbye as they got into the little rowboat. They took Toby with them. Jack said he could train him to be a good parrot. Before he left, Mr. Slade thanked the children for helping to recover their treasure. He gave each of them a gold coin. As they rode off, Lily shouted, "If you are ever in North Carolina, come and visit us." "Quickly," said Kim. "Let's get RK5 to take us home before the pirates get us again." Tommy already had RK5 in his hand, and within seconds, the little robot had transported them back to the park. Lucy looked up at the clock tower. "We've only been away for half an hour. Can you believe all that happened in 30 minutes?